Yes, and today I have a book review, series review for you, and that is of the Vivian versus the Apocalypse series, and that consists of Vivian versus the Apocalypse, which is the first book, and Vivian versus America, which is the second book. I got this one for review from Hotkey Books, and I read this one quite a while ago, which I bought from Amazon. So this one follows a girl called Vivian who has just entered the world of the apocalypse. A church called the Church of America has taken over America and says that there's going to be the end of the world on September 24th. Coincidentally, that's my birthday. And Vivian wakes up on the day that people were supposed to be raptured if they were good and taken away from Earth by God, and finds both her parents missing and 2 holes in the roof. People start going crazy, thinking they've been left behind by God and wondering why, and it really starts a whole shitstorm of stuff that happens. So it's so interesting, everything that happens, and it's kind of like a road trip apocalypse novel, which I loved. It was so like carefree, really showed the emotion of them, even though that because they were teenagers, they still saw themselves as invincible when things would happen, and that it would prove otherwise to adults and stuff, but they were still going around on their road trip trying to find what they wanted to find, trying to survive the apocalypse, I guess. And the second book, Vivian vs. America, picks up exactly where Vivian vs. the Apocalypse left off. There's a lot of cliffhangers at the end of Vivian vs. the Apocalypse, and I was really glad there was a second book. I liked the second book a lot more than the first book. I think it just answered a lot of questions for me that I really needed answering from the first book. But I loved all the revelations it gave you, and that I was shocked at all of them. The only one I wasn't shocked was one when somebody was supposed to have gone to the church, and I was sure that they were still good at heart, that they hadn't really gone over to the church. But it is really good to see the religious aspect of it, that they're just hanging on to something that they want to be true. They're not really doing anything wrong. They still can be good and bad people who are believers. So that was my review of the Vivian vs. Apocalypse series, and you really should check it out. I really love both books. And yeah, so that's my review. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.